Okay, gonna change things up a bit. Do something kind of fun. Video called Caricature Drawing Tips. Caricature Drawing Tips. First thing we got is newsprint. Some people like to do caricatures with a very high quality paper. I love just simple newsprint, and I love it being a little thick so that you can get a good cushion. You'll see why later. My tool, sometimes I use a big old fat poster marker. The style that I do most of the time is called the Riccobon style with the DJ twist. And let me tell you, I'm going to do 3 celebrity caricatures in just a moment. But the Riccobon style. Mr. Riccobon was my 8th grade art school teacher. He taught me to use a lumber crayon. You can also use a fat black crayon. So, first, let me get this one started. The beautiful reason about the lumber crayon rather than the marker is that you can get these like push and pull lines, nice line quality, whereas with a marker, your line is either black or black. And now you can get some grays. Now I'll give you a hint. This person has a light color, white hair. So with the lumber crayon, you have a point, but you can make it lighter and just capture so much more the quality. It's the Riccobon style with the DJ twist. There we go. And what I'll do, I'll show you my reference. I'll show you what I'm looking at after I finish the caricature. Just see if you can picture and figure out who I'm trying to capture here. Now we're going to go right here. Another thing I want to point out, I don't think I said, is the clip. What you want to always do with your newsprint is rip it off in advance. Before your gig, rip all the pages apart. The reason is if you're at your gig and you're trying to rip paper while the person's standing there and the next person's getting in the chair and you're trying to rip it all perfectly, it's a little stressful. So, good idea, rip it in advance. It'll save a ton of time. The clip. Put a clip, any kind of clip, on the same side as your drawing hand. So my drawing hand is right, my clip is on the right side as well. Reason for the clip is if you're working outside, your papers won't be flopping around if the wind is blowing. And of course, you don't need a clip on the left because your left hand, in my case left hand, is the clip on that side. Just a caricature. See the nice push and pull you can get? This person can exaggerate the crow's feet a little bit. Another thing I want to bring to your attention is order of features. A lot of caricature artists always do the shape of the face, then the hair, then the mouth or the nose, and they always have the same order that they draw things in. I would advise against this, because what tends to happen when you get near the end of your caricature gig, it looks like you're drawing nice faces, but you're really not capturing your subject. So I would definitely say shake up the order that you draw the facial features in. Can you see who it is yet? Almost done. I used to have a style where I would always do everything and then do the eyes last. I had to get away from that style because, like I said, at the end of the caricature jig, when you're fatigued, you're not capturing the person anymore, you're just doing nice drawings. Usually to make a big smile, it's just like a triangle right in the corner of the mouth, real dark. For portraits as well as caricatures, always right on this inside of the eye, well almost always, you have a dark shadow. That works good for portraits as well. I'm actually on this one going to hold off on finishing the eyes. Now, Riccobon style with the DJ twist. The DJ twist is this, a conte crayon. You got it. The main spots on caricatures as well as portraits, let me get a good edge on this. On the forehead, there's often a highlight. Wait, what's wrong with this thing? There we go. On the forehead, there's often a highlight, so rock that. On the nose, a lot of times you have a highlight, so rock that. Sometimes it goes up the bridge of the nose, so pay attention to that. I'm just going in little circular motions, not pushing hard on this. And then on the chin, highlight. So the reason circular motion is good is because it's a continuous motion. Back and forth, you get those start and stop lines. Now, gotta tell you, a conte crayon is a cross between a piece of chalk and a crayon. Chalk is powdery, crayon is waxy. You get something right in the middle of those, and it makes a good way to blend. Now also, if the person has white hair or a white beard, go for it. Whereas if you're just doing a marker on white paper, you can't get this. Now, I realize the paper is almost white. It's newsprint, remember? Simple newsprint. It's almost white. So this is the DJ twist, the conte crayon. Let me finish this. That little extra something, this is what makes my caricatures mine. It's this little extra something. And I give you permission, all you caricature artists, to try this style with the conte on the newsprint. Just give me and Mr. Riccobon the credit. A lot of times I do the teeth in white, and you can make them glow. And I don't know if you can see this on my little old camera. I don't have the best quality camera, but it just powdered up. So you have to blow it off. You have to blow off that powder. Okay, let's pop these eyes in. I'm almost done with this caricature. I'm taking a little too long talking a lot. Get nice and close for the eyes. This guy has nice, soulful, and deep eyes. Not just trying to compliment, but when you look at his eyes, there's just something in them that I like. Like a nice little, he has a little twinkle. Let me switch over here. I want to get a little close to get this detail better. Give me a second. Give me a second. Make the top eyelid nice and dark. And then since there's a glitter in the eye, I'll take the point. Get a little sparkle. Oh, actually I just realized I'm supposed to be here. Camera angle. Do you know who it is? This is supposed to be Leno. What'd you think? Did I get him a little? Alright, let's keep rocking and rolling. Next celebrity caricature. Again, I'm going to use my crayon, black crayon, newsprint. This person, let me see. I'm going to come. Another technique you can use, if a person is shorter, you can draw their face a little lower on the page. Now, I don't know the height of this character, this person I'm drawing, but I don't think they're 6 feet tall. So it just adds some. When you have a little air on the top, it just adds a little something extra. And here's a technique I want to share with you. The crayon. This person has a lot of hair. So I'm going to keep using the crayon like this, and I'm actually going to twist it strategically. Like, I'm not going to take it out of my hand and twist it. I'm going to twist it strategically. And what I'm actually doing, sharpening the crayon so that I can come in and do the other features. The eyes. Wow, I just realized how much hair this person has. I better speed up a little bit. Come on. Nice black hair on this person. And notice I'm like further away, my face, from the caricature when I'm doing wild lines. You'll notice I get in tight. I get it nice and tight when I get to the eyes and the details. Can you tell who it is yet? I didn't think so. Break that up a little bit. Details. Always, always, always in your caricatures, get the necklaces, get the earrings. Those details, when they look back at that caricature and see it, they say, oh yeah, I was wearing that necklace at the fair that day and my grandmother gave it to me and the caricature artist caught it, yeah. Always get those details. Also, take artistic license. Sometimes a person will have a disfigurement, or they'll be disfigured in some way, or there'll be a mole. Take artistic license on whether or not you want to draw it. You always want to flatter the person. Sometimes you're like cruel. Some caricature artists are very cruel and they don't care. But me, I like to flatter the person. And when I'm doing caricatures at a gig, I often smile at my subject. Reason is, I want them to smile, and I capture their smile. And then when they see their caricature themselves, they smile at it and it makes them happy. So usually I'm smiling at my subject. The thing I realize is some people just aren't a smiley face type of person. So you have to capture them as they are. Okay. Almost. A few more. And put some black shadows in this hair. It's so shiny that you have to leave some paper. Very important. Don't kill it all. And don't make your lines boring. Just keep it flowing. Come in here, do some more shadows. Come over here, let's see, you got a shadow here. Still sharpening the crayon. I don't know if you can hear my music in the back. It's very low, but it's an RJD2 beat with some raps that I made years ago at your mom's house. Awesome studio in Pittsburgh. Corey was the engineer at the time. A little flat right here. Come on, a little bit more. Gotta move on. Playing with the hair too much. Okay, here we go. Now, I think looking at, with this person, let's do the mouth first. That's what's standing out to me. Nice push and pull. Again, with a marker, unless your marker is dry, you can't get these gray lines. Hey, Pepper. What's up, baby? Then this person has a nose like, let's actually do the laugh lines. Let's come back in here. This person has a really big smile, like a very genuine, big, thick smile. So what we're going to do is take a little artistic license. And let's do some teeth. Again, see how light a line I can get with the crayon? Oh, this video is going to be long. I hope I'm not boring you guys. And this person, when I'll give you a hint, it's a she of course, when she smiles, her teeth come apart a little bit. And her bottom row shows. Not as much though. Make these lips a little bit more even, like that. Yup. Let's hit a dark line. Twisted the crayon around now. So I want to hit a dark line right there. And watch this. I'm going to fill in the gums, barely touching the paper, because the gum is lighter than the lip. You know who it is yet? We're almost there. I hope this isn't to give away the eyes. With eyebrows, usually you want to do a nice fill-in. For caricatures, sometimes you can go ahead and do big hairy eyebrows. But now the eyes for this person. Let's come in here. Also, this person has a few left lines. I want to flatter the person, so I'm not going to draw everything I see. Let's take a little artistic license here. Now the eyes. I'm going to get a little closer and ask permission from the source, meaning don't just draw, don't look at the piece or the person and then draw and put your head down all the way. Nor do you want to stare at the person the whole time while you're drawing. Either way, you're going to make a mess. It's a lesson in life I use too. If you're always looking outside of yourself, you're going to make a mess of your life. Likewise, if you're always observing other people, again, you're going to fall apart. So go back and forth, look, ask for permission from the source, and go. Now, Riccobon style with the DJ twist. Let's come into the eyes first. Get this out the way. This person has a sparkle in their eye, of course. So I'm gonna rock it like this. I want to give you a hint. The hint I'll give you is O. To figure out who I'm trying to draw here, who I'm trying to capture. O. This person is brown skinned, so I'm not gonna push as hard and fill up as much space with the conte crayon. This person's chin highlight is a little lower. Now the teeth. You see how I did the teeth with the pencil? I mean with the mark. Gee whiz. I'm all excited. See how I did the teeth with the crayon? I'm gonna come in here. It's a good idea to study teeth, how they fold. It'll save you a lot of time, and it'll make your art greater when you just understand how the teeth are shaped. Think of it like a sphere in their mouth, like a ball, and the teeth wrap around the ball. Come over here. You see how I'm leaving the crayon in between these? Again, going in circles. Down here, going ovals. And I'm actually going to push pretty hard on these. Look at my source, make sure I'm doing right. Okay, now we're going to go light in these front teeth. Remember, if it's a ball, what's closest to you is going to be the brightest. Go light there. There we go, almost there, almost there. And there is a highlight on this bottom lip, so whoop, press so hard I broke my conte. That happens. Look at it like this. Now let's make it glow. Really light, really lightly. Just blend that in. Do you know? Do you know? See, oh, one more highlight actually. All this sheen in this hair. Wow. Even if you don't do a lot, of highlights, throw some in there. Again, this is just a fun video. Most of my vids are really serious and talking about some hard topics, but I just wanted to give you guys some entertainment for a change. Is that shiny enough? No, it's shinier. And again, these caricatures are taking probably double the time they would if I were at a gig. It's because I'm running my mouth so much. Blow that chalk off. Here we go. Oh, bruh. Alright. Hope you like it. Hope you like it. One more caricature. Now, I want to give you another tip. Alright, two things. Well, let me give you this tip. Say you start drawing the person. and then a kid bumps your elbow and you make a line across, or you just plain out mess up, or you start drawing them like this. Let me get this person's face shape. This is an important part of this caricature. You draw their face like that, and you see how much of the page you've taken up, and someone else sits down and say, oh, can you draw us together, or can you draw us three together, and you started already. What you do is you unclip the drawing, put it in the back of your paper, and start fresh. This is really good if you mess up. Always remember this. Never, ever, ever start a piece and then ball it up. Never, ever, ever tear it up, destroy it, anything like that. Simply put it in the back of your pad of paper and start fresh. Now this person's hair is very expressive, so again, I'm going to spend a little time on this person's hair. And I have to look at the reference at a lot. It's very expressive hair, this hairstyle here. And it's a light color, so I'm not pushing hard with every stroke. Just here and there, I'm constantly looking, my eyes going here to the piece, to the source. Watch a good caricature artist like I did, and watch when they draw. Watch them instead of watching the piece. If you're learning, you'll notice how often they look. And it's kind of like you ask permission from the subject. Just watch how often they look back and forth, back and forth. Oh, this hair is fun. I'm liking drawing this one. Hope I can capture the rest of the feature as well. Step back a little bit. Now, for this one, I'm going to do these eyebrows really quickly. And they come out close to the hair. Remember, it's a caricature, not a portrait. So just have fun. Eyebrows are a good feature to have fun with. I'm going to actually do this person's neck. That. Funky collar. Okay, here's where it gets fun. This is the caricature. Here it is. Using a soft part of the crayon to get these soft lines. And the nose. I think this person's nose is like this. Take your time. Nice little nose lines. Fill that in. I want to wow you with the eyes and try to wow you, so I'm going to save the eyes for later. The nose is really close to the mouth in this person. What, Pepper? I don't know if you can hear Pepper talking. Or praying or singing, whatever he's doing. Pepper's my roommate. Now these lifelines, do these really, really light. And try to flatter this person. Now, the teeth. I'm going to come in close and just fill this in. One of the ways I learned how to draw as a kid is by coloring in coloring books. I would trace the lines and study the lines. And you have to color really neat. This is looking funny. This person has very, very white teeth and kind of like they're blasting out, so I'm going to leave it like that. Fill that upper lip in. Let's do these nostrils a little darker. Make it look like they can breathe. Bottom. Beautiful person here. Beautiful person. Now, the eyes are very, very expressive. Actually, before I do the eyes, let's do a little blush. I'll give you a hint, daytime TV. Cool. In my area, daytime TV. I'm going to play around a bit before I hit those eyes. Let's play around. This person does not have gray hair or white hair. So it's a light color, it's blonde. So I'm just going to touch it and tap it a little bit like that. Hit the forehead highlight. Do the chin highlight. This nose highlight comes up. Let me move over. I have to realize I'm moving the paper away from the camera. My bad, my bad. Your nose highlight comes around a bit more. Yep. Let's come in and do this bright smile. Let's see. And this person, yeah, this person has very bright teeth, very straight and bright. Just gonna fill it in real good, pressing pretty hard. Want to make it glow a little bit onto that black crayon. Just very lightly, very lightly. Okay, I've been stalling on these eyes. Let's see. Let's go heavier, heavier, heavier. I want these eyes to be where your eye goes to when you look at it. So I'm gonna push heavy, 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 not too heavy, or you can't go too heavy. Now this person, let's see, their upper lid is something like that. You see how sharp a line I'm getting? It's because I sharpened the crayon strategically. What's up, Pepper? What you need, baby? I love you too. I love you too, baby. Don't bump the camera, Pepper. Pepper, get down. Down, down. Ready to bump the camera. Make the pupil nice and dark. Person has very light eyes. So, like you said, with a marker, your line is either black or black. See how I get a nice line, nice shade there? Come in kind of close and just hit these corners. The triangle here on this part of the white of the eye. Triangle here. I'm going to let the paper be the color for the iris of the eye, because it's like the eye is light in color. Let me see, I want to get closer with this. I want that pupil to be black. Look at my source again. This person has twinkly eyes, of course. Now I'll step back, look at it. It doesn't look like she's looking straight at me, so I'm going to adjust these here. Try to move her eye that way. So you want to close this up here. That eye look like it's looking that way. So I'm going to close it up on this side. Nice and round. Feel me? Still a few bottom, let's see, let's do a few eyelashes at the bottom. It's a pretty person, pretty lady. What you think? Know who it is? DJ Jackson, 2013. Sorry it's such a long, drawn out message. I hope you enjoyed it. Stay blessed, stay blessed, stay blessed.